Hi everybody, welcome back to Bree's Books and Budgets. I'm Bree and I am here to talk to you about the month of June and some of the books that I have read or will read for the amazing readathon hosted by Bree from Four Paws and a Book. And just wanted to let you know, this cute little cup here that I have my iced coffee in is some of the merchandise from the amazing readathon this year, and it actually has on the back the tagline, "The worlds are waiting." So I'm very excited about this readathon. The first book we needed to read for Amazing Readathon was a book with a green cover, so I chose Wild Side by Elsie Silver. It is about a marriage of convenience. The back of the book says, she's always dreamed of her wedding day, and those dreams never included saying I do to a man she hates. But when Tabitha's nephew's guardianship is contested, she decides she'll do whatever it takes to keep him in Rose Hill, even if it means marrying the enemy, Reese Dupree. Very quirky, cute story. I enjoyed it. It's definitely romance, so it is an adult book. There is some spice to it, but it's Elsie Silver. If you've read Elsie Silver before, you know what her spice level is. I enjoyed it. I listened to the audiobook. Audiobook just made it really sink home the different things that were going on with it. I also read it at the same time, so I had that immersive experience. Highly recommend this. I believe I rated this 5 stars on Goodreads. The next book that we needed to read is a book with a violent word in the title, and so I have chosen Slaying the Shadow Prince by Helen Schurer. This is part of the Legends of Thesmore world. This is a book that takes place 6 years before Blood and Steel starts. I have been enjoying it. I'm about 70% into the book, so I will be finishing it sometime today. I have the audiobook, so I've been listening and reading it at the same time. And I'm only going to read one paragraph on the synopsis on the back, and it's, in a realm on the brink of destruction, evil forces snatch innocents to suffer fates worse than death. Only a monster hunter and her monstrous enemy can stop them. This book has some of the background that you may or may not want if you're reading the Legends of Thesmore books. There's a story in here that correlates directly with something that Wilder tells Thea in the Blood and Steel books, and it's absolutely hilarious to get a different perspective of that particular story. I highly recommend this book. If you can listen to the audiobook, listen to the audiobook. It's a dual narrator, so you have a male and a female narrator. It's just the voices that were chosen for these particular roles work really well. I think you would enjoy it. The next book that I'm going to read for Amazing Readathon is A Fate Forged in Fire, and I am reading this for the prompt of an over-the-top cover. As you can see, it is a shiny cover. There's a lot of colors on it. It's very reflective. And the back tagline is, "Born to rule, blessed by fire, broken by desire." I don't know anything else about this book. I sometimes like to go into my books without knowing anything of what's going on, so I'm going to go ahead and do that with this particular book. I have heard people say that if I like Fourth Wing and I like dragons and that type of thing, that I would like this book. So I'm going to go ahead and read it. It's also part of a book club that I'm participating in, and this happens to be the book for the month. Okay, so the next book that I need to read for Amazing Readathon, hopefully this month, is a book that is set in a large city. So I have actually chosen House of Sky and Breath by Sarah J. Maas. It is the Crescent City book number 2, and it's a continuation after book number 1, which started out with a murder mystery type of timeline. So now this is the aftermath of finding out who did the murder and all of that stuff, and it just continues on the story of Bryce and Hunter. So I'm really excited about this one, and this actually happens to be the Barnes & Noble edition. As you can see, it's really nice. One of the other books that I hope to read during the month of June for Amazing is The Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare. This is the second trilogy in the Shadowhunters series. Tessa Gray arrives in England during the reign of Queen Victoria. Something terrifying is waiting for her in London's downworld, where vampires, warlocks, and other supernatural folk stalk the gaslit streets. Friendless and hunted, Tessa seeks refuge with the Shadowhunters, a band of demon hunters. Drawn ever deeper into their world, she finds herself fascinated by and torn between two best friends. I'm really excited about this. I am slowly making my way through the Shadowhunters universe, so this is actually book 4 of 18, 20, I don't really know. It's a lot of books. I'm very interested in this one. The next book I hope to read during the month of June, and hopefully it'll work for amazing, is A Crown This Cold and Heavy by Stasia Stark. I'm also participating in a scavenger hunt for objects on the cover, and this month happens to be a crown. So we've got the crown here. So I'm excited to read this. We'll see how this works with amazing. And the back of the book says, "The unimaginable has happened and none of our lives will ever be the same." So I can't go into too much detail about what this book is about because it's the third in a series and I don't want to give away what happened in the first 2 books. I do highly recommend this series. I actually have been listening to the audio in addition to reading the books, and I plan to continue that with an immersive read. So that is actually what my plan of reading for the month of June is. It's not quite a TBR, it's more of a pile of possibilities along with some of the books that I have already read or already started. If you're interested in joining the readathon, the information will be linked down below. Again, I am on Team Gale Weavers. Go team, go. I can't wait. Please comment, like, and subscribe down below, and YouTube will go ahead and recommend another video for you here. I hope to see you all soon. Bye!